What's up, Castlers? Ydtd7 here with more Let's Castle action. And today, I'm going to highlight a daily correspondence online chess game between Princess Gold 1 with the white pieces against Ydtd with the black pieces. These two have played 12 games against each other, with Ydtd winning 11 games, and there's been one draw between them. Ydtd also told the Let's Castle reporters he's beaten them 800 wins to 2 wins in unofficial over-the-board chess games. He says he has a book where he records his wins and losses against Princess Gold 1 so he can prove if anyone disputes these claims. So in other words, it's just pure unadulterated domination on the part of Ydtd. The game I'm going to highlight took place in the 2024 Shocktober online chess tournament and was completed on October 28th of this year. Let's get into it. Gold starts off with pawn to c4. Ydtd responds with pawn to e5. Knight c3, and then knight to f6. This is the two knights variation of the English opening. We continue with pawn to e4, bishop to c5, bishop e2, knight c6, knight to f3, pawn to d6, kingside castle, knight to d4, and bishop to d3. The engine is not in love with this move, mainly because of Gold moving the same piece twice in an opening. It felt pawn to d3 was the better move, preparing to develop your dark squared bishop. But back to the action. We continue with bishop to g4, and then you get queen a4 check to c6 for the block. Takes. Pawn to h3 harasses the bishop, so Ydtd moves it to h5. The engine would have preferred the more dynamic move of pawn to h5. If Gold takes the bishop, you recapture with the knight. Then you just proceed to ram the pawn down his throat. The queen comes over to render aid, but then knight takes f2. If you take back with the rook, it's going to be pinned, so you play queen to f3 instead. But h takes g3 is coming. Here comes the knight for some assistance, but the assistance is futile, as here comes the queen swinging in on the h-file. And we have a mating net. This is winning big time. But let's continue with what actually happened. Gold plays queen to b3. Ydtd responds with rook to b8. Queen to c2 from Gold. Ydtd castles kingside, then knight e2. Takes. Pawn to b5. Rook b1. Pawn to b4. Pawn to b3, Gold temporarily locks up the position and also makes a path for the dark squared bishop to develop. Pawn to a5, pawn to d3, pawn to h6. Gold offers a trade of bishops. Ydtd says sure, but on my terms. Takes. Bishop to f3, rook to b7, rook bc1, knight to d7, king to h1, rook a8, bishop to d1. Knight c5 is a knight square for the knight, allowing it to control more of the board. Gold shifts his bishop to e2, Ydtd with a pawn break. Gold creates his own pawn break. Takes. Then Ydtd places his rook on a3. Rook b1 by Gold. Ydtd doubles up on the a file. Takes. Gold then lifts his rook to f5. Rook a1. Ydtd wants to trade off rooks. Takes with check. Rook f1 for the block. Takes. Then Ydtd plays the marvelous move of queen to c3. Gold doesn't want to take because he knows that trading queens will produce a very dangerous passed pawn. So he plays queen to a2, the best move according to the engine. Ydtd plays knight takes b3, creating a passed b pawn, and goes up 1 material point. Gold checks the king. King h7 is forced. Gold then grabs the c6 pawn, and now he has a passed c pawn. Knight d4 hits the queen. Queen d5 moves the queen out of harm's way and attacks the hanging pawn. Pawn to f6 defends the pawn and fortifies the pawn chain. Pawn to h4, queen d1 by Ydtd, and Gold had enough because he can't stop that passed pawn, plus he's going to lose his bishop. If you try to protect with the king, well then knight e2 check is coming, and that's mate in 1. After king h1, queen takes h4 is checkmate. So Ydtd picks up the point in the contest after Princess Gold 1 resigned after move 37, and I'm sure he'll record this win in his book as well. Well done. Thanks for joining me on the Let's Castle channel for another exciting chess video. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more Let's Castle chess action. We've got plenty more moves to make and games to play, so don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay up to date on our latest content. And as always, I'm Ydtd07 telling you to stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.